What's up, guys? Today I'm reviewing a pop-up hunting blind here by Funhorun. It's a 2-in-1 blind, so rather than walking into the field carrying your blind and your chair, you're just carrying one thing in. So it's essentially a folding lawn chair with a blind built around it, and it's very convenient for transporting, and it's very portable. And this is actually a two-seater one, so it's very quick and easy to set up, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that. What you want to start with is unclipping this down here, and then once you do that, that's going to release your blind. And then you're going to start by folding out your chairs. And then once you get your chairs folded out, what you're gonna do is pop the blind up over you. So usually what I'll do on a single seater is I'll sit down in it and then I'll pop the back over. Since this is a two-seater, I'm actually gonna walk behind it and fold it over. What you wanna make note of as well is there are metal clips on both sides. They're essentially metal rings. So if you look here, this is the top of the metal tab where that ring is going to slide. So when you stand this up all the way, it'll be level with that. It'll slide down and it'll lock your blind in place. We can pop this over the top here. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull my fabric down. But right now my blind's still kind of a little bit loose. And the reason is I haven't gone in there and set my rings, the metal rings that I was talking about on the sides, so that you can lock it in place. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here and get that done. Now our blind is set up and ready to go. All I have to do is zip that door down. And it's really pretty spacious. I mean, it's more of a compact blind, and that's actually one of the main reasons I like it. But it does have a good amount of space in here. Because it's a two-seater, you're going to be a little bit closer to someone than maybe you normally would if you're in a larger blind. You're not going to stand out as much, in my opinion. And I think it's very easily portable as well. So I do like that. And you can see me right now, but not anymore. So you can probably tell from this point of view that you can just see through the walls very well. Again, that see-through material is really nice to have, and it's convenient because it keeps you hidden. Your game isn't looking in and seeing you, but yet you're able to look out and see the game. And so having so many of these window options is nice as well, because you can open them up pretty much just whenever you're ready to take your shot, or if you're taking photography or whatever it is you're doing with it. But you do have a lot of options there. The top is blacked out, and then the back is blacked out as well, so that your game cannot silhouette you. And then the center section here even has an insulated cooler in it, so you can store all your snacks and Little Debbies and such, which is pretty nice. And then you have two cup holders here. Both sides of your chair also have cup holders in them, which is pretty nice. And then again, both sides also have these little pockets here for extra storage. So you have quite a few options there. There's quite a bit for storage. There's multiple windows. And then again, your back is blacked out, so they cannot silhouette you. I actually hadn't seen these two-seaters until recently. I had used a single-seater chair pod in the past. Now the one I had used was back before like the see-through material was really a thing with blinds, and so having this on see-through material is a lot nicer. But I really like these for their portability, and I would use it for turkey hunting. The only reason I didn't use it for deer hunting is just because I didn't really deer hunt much back then. But these blinds were just really convenient for that. I like that you can carry in your chairs and your blind in one, and I would even sometimes use these blinds as just a chair. Like if I went out in the field and I was going to use it, but I mean, I would be camoed up as well. And so I might get out there and sit in a nice area, and I think I'm brushed in well enough. And sometimes I would just use it as a chair, and I wouldn't even pop the top over it. But the nice thing is you have that option regardless. You're only carrying one thing in. And again, this is the two-seater, so you could hunt with someone else, which is pretty nice. But if you wanted to go with an even more compact style, if you're hunting by yourself, they make these in a single seater as well, which is pretty convenient. So if you guys want to get one of these blinds for yourself, I have a link in the description below, along with the discount code, so you can save a little bit on your purchase. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you found this review helpful, and good luck out there this season. The blind also comes with a bag of stakes, so you can secure that if it's windy conditions or just in general. So underneath it does, like with the wind blowing, it's going to sway a little bit. So there's a couple of hooks here that you can run those stakes through and get that secured down pretty tight. To fold it back down, I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to start it by getting it about midway. Okay, and I'm going to get that lifted up, and then I need to take care of those metal rings that are in here, so the blind will actually let me fold it up. And back here where these metal rings are, I'm going to lift that up, and it'll loosen it. Our blind's just going to loosely flop over the backside there. And we're now going to condense our chairs together. So we've unfolded them. Now we're going to fold them back together. And then we'll get our blind clipped back on, and you're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze this together nice and tight. And now we have it clipped in, our blind is back together, and I can now slide it in the blind bag.